It's a very sad fact, but heroin use is becoming more and more of a problem for children, youth in our country. It's also on the rise in New Mexico.
Yeah, a new facility is set to open its doors here in the next few weeks. Their aim is to get kids dealing with addiction back on the right track and onto a better life. News 13's David Romero gives us a look.
Falling under the spell of any drug addiction is bad. When the drug of choice is heroin, it can be downright lethal. It's a trend members of healing addiction in our community want to stop in its tracks.
What we're hoping to do with Serenity Mesa is have a place for young people to come where they can live a sober life, get the counseling that they need, the therapy that they need, and the support system that they need in order to become sober and in order to learn how to live a sober life.
On an 8-acre spread in Albuquerque, South Valley, workers are renovating a number of living quarters which will eventually house young heroin addicts. The goal is to not only provide them with shelter, but rehabilitation and the tools for a clean life.
So we'll do quite a bit of counseling on site. We'll have life skill programming so they can learn how to balance a checkbook, how to cook for themselves, how to eat healthy, how to take care of themselves, both on the inside and out. And then also a workforce readiness program, job placement, high school education, college credits. You know, we really want to try and build something that is all-encompassing, that teaches them basically all of the skills that they'll need to survive and live on their own.
Heroin addiction is an issue close to Jennifer's heart. Both her and her husband David lost a son to an overdose about 3 years ago. It's a pain they want to keep other families from having to go through by providing a place like Serenity Mesa for treatment.
That's why I started this process. This has been a grassroots effort from the beginning, really because of a group of parents, including myself, that wanted to have something that other people could send their kids to, because we didn't have that place for our kids. And so we had to send our kids out of state. We had to send our kids to short-term places for treatment when we knew all along that they needed something that was long-term, and it just didn't exist.
With support from the state, Bernalillo County, and the city, along with medical providers like UNM's Substance Abuse Program and Casa de Salud, Serenity Mesa hopes to make a difference one patient and family at a time.
It's a beautiful place where they can come to get better.
David Romero, KRQE This Morning.
If you have a loved one that you would like to get help for and want to reach out to healing addiction in our community or Serenity Mesa, we're going to have those links with this story on the KRQE News app and KRQE.com.
And for those outside of Albuquerque, they also provide a list of resources which may be closer to you for getting help.
It's a pretty place.